Hello, yoga mamas and friends. I'm recording this on the weekend of Groundhog Day, also imbolc, which is a Celtic holiday. It's midway between winter solstice and spring equinox. We're right in the depths of winter. Imbolc is a word that means in the belly. So I thought it would be kind of nice to do a little practice that centers on our core. And I wanted to share some core work with you that is very accessible, even if you feel like your core is not super strong, or if you just want to kind of take it easy while also strengthening your core. So why don't we start by sitting and you can have eyes open or closed, hands are on the belly, and just feeling your belly move in and out as you exhale and inhale. And if your belly doesn't move with your breath, perhaps having your hands there can be a sort of invitation for your breath to expand and contract in that area. Just a brief moment of attention there. You can bring your hands to your knees. Next time you exhale, round the spine or hunch forward, and as you inhale, arch the spine. This is a gentle movement. Go at the pace of your breath, exhaling, rounding, inhaling, arching, just waking up the spine. This is like a seated cat-cow. See how my neck and head follow the movement at the end of each inhale and exhale, since my neck is part of the spine. And then whichever energy you need most, either opening up or rounding forward, just stay there and breathe a few times in and out. So the core is not only on your front, it's also on your back. So this core work that we're doing today is work in both the front and the back, and also the sides of the core. So let's go ahead and come into a tabletop pose. So neither cow, which is sagging the belly, or cat, but right in between, that neutral tabletop. Hands are beneath your shoulders and your knees are beneath your hips. You back up a little. You can tuck the toes under. I like that. It feels a little more stable as we move the body. Going to keep the spine at neutral. Stay here for a full exhale. And as you inhale, lift one leg and the opposite arm. Right now, for me, it's the left leg and the right arm. Stay there for your full inhale. Exhale, bring it down. Switch to the other side. Inhale, right leg and left arm, or whichever side you're doing. Exhale, bring it down. Go back and forth a few times at your pace with your breath. And know that even just this simple movement is engaging your core. So you might not feel that burn that you get with crunches, but you are using your core muscles to stabilize the torso as you do this movement with arms and legs. All right, and then we'll bring this to stillness by going onto one side, and you just hold that side for 2 or 3 breaths. And as you do that, take care to keep the ribs in. So the core is stabilizing, ribs are staying in rather than arching. Just 2 or 3 breaths. And here you might start to feel that engagement in your core as you hold. Good, and then bring it down. Other side, 2 or 3 breaths, staying here to keep the spine neutral. Sometimes it helps to reach forward through the fingers of that arm and back through the heel of that raised foot. And that will bring length into the whole body. Make sure the breath keeps moving as you stay. Good, and then when you're done, bring it down. Oh, you might do a few cat and cows. Inhale, cow, exhale, cat. Back and forth. Part of core work in my book is not just strengthening, but also loosening up the core and getting in touch with what's there. Okay, so now we'll get the side of the core with a side plank. Here's a supported version. You can turn to one side, keep that bottom knee down, come up. If you want a little more challenge and strengthening, you can lift that back leg And gaze looks up at the hand or down at the other hand. Try to bring a little lift, lifting that top hip up to the sky. Breath is moving. So we're engaging this bottom side here. That's the part of the core that's working. Take a breath in, fill the lungs, and then exhale, bring that top hand down. Switch to the other side again, the supported version like this, or that bottom leg comes up, and you're reaching up through that hand with the fingers, pressing down through the bottom hand into the earth to stay grounded. Hips lift a little to the sky. Breath is moving. Take a big breath in, fill the lungs, and exhale, bring that top arm down. Maybe you rest back in a child's pose. As you rest in child's pose, bring your inhale all the way into your back. So not only are you expanding the belly as you breathe in, maybe you feel that into your low back and into that space between your shoulder blades. All right, short and sweet. It's sometimes the best yoga session when you just get a little movement, and there's the kitty. So I hope that was refreshing to you. I hope you felt a little strengthening there and enjoyed that practice. And let me know what you think.